This is why I abandoned my small business after moving abroad, and how I'm starting again, but this time differently. When I was living in Canada, I started experimenting with creating resin art, and what started as a creative outlet quickly became a full-blown business, and I spent every weekend selling at local markets. But as beautiful as resin was, it was messy, it was sticky, and frustrating to work with at times, especially because my one-bedroom apartment was turned into a chaotic, messy studio. Fast forward to March of 2024, I decided to leave Canada and move to Cyprus. It was always my dream to live in Europe, so I took the leap. But I left everything behind when I moved abroad, including my creativity. I threw myself into digital product sales and content creation, which I still do and love, but deep down, there was this constant feeling that I'd left behind something special. So when the urge came back to start creating again, I knew I wanted to do it completely differently. A new country, a new medium, a new mindset. I've always loved the look of concrete. I actually used to DIY my own fake concrete furniture. So when I started thinking about creating again, cement was the first thing that came to mind. So I placed some orders, gathered what I needed, picked up some cement, and started experimenting. At first, I had no idea what I was doing, trying to figure out the right ratios, how it flows, how it sets, and how to turn a pile of powder into something beautiful. But slowly, pour by pour, I started to get it. And that's how Cementco was born. Out of the passion to create homeware that feels luxurious yet minimal. Pieces that are functional but still feel like art. And right now, I don't have a fancy art studio. My workspace is literally the corner of a shared office with my boyfriend. I don't have all the fancy tools, and I definitely don't have it all figured out. But I do have a vision and a passion, and I'm choosing to follow it, one piece at a time. This is the raw, real journey, the good days and the bad, the pieces that turn out amazing and the ones that crumble and crack. Because no one talks about how hard it is to start over in a new country, how hard it is to figure out how to make a living, to feel like you belong again, and how hard it is to get creative again after quitting. But it's not just about finding your creativity. It's about finding yourself. I'm not just building a business, I'm building a new life, completely from scratch, and that's something to be proud of. So come along with me on this journey as I start a small business in Cyprus with no idea what I'm doing. If you've ever felt like you had to start over, I hope this reminds you that you can, and that it can be beautiful.